you know, didn't sit well with us, our 0-8 record and all that. And obviously, we had to scratch and claw to get this one, but it's kind of how the season's been going so far. So to get that monkey off your back and get a win, feel good about yourselves outside of Chase Center, it matters. Just gotta try to continue to build, that momentum as best we can.
That way you put some extra juice in the night.
No, that was just because I surprised myself with that shot, but more so the celebration when the clock was going down, when we were running out the clock, me and Draymond put our hands above our heads like we really won something. Just kind of making fun of, our slow start on the road, but it was a good win.
That you still surprise yourself sometimes?
Yeah, it's like you don't really choreograph the stuff. It kind of just, you try to make reads, and even that one was kind of just a Hail Mary type situation to close it out. But I like to have fun too.
What did you see from that young Rockets team tonight?
They're very talented. KPJ has some, a lot of skills in his bag, and when he's knocking down shots, he's tough to guard. They really test you in one-on-one defense because everybody can kind of create their own shot, and when they're shooting well, they're tough. So just a matter of kind of sticking with it. Even when we got stops, it was tough to even get rebounds because they were pretty athletic and pretty physical. So took everything to get it done.
Vintage Splash Brothers performance every world. You go on 33, probably getting 41. Was that like?
It was huge for us to get, or for us and for Clay, the way he started the game, because everything seemed pretty in the flow, in the rhythm, and easy, if you will, in terms of the shots that he was making. Obviously, the shots themselves aren't easy. He put a lot of work into it, and again, we've never lost confidence in what he can do, putting the ball in the basket. But the way that we were creating shots early was a fun way to play the game. We got to, we got some good separation early. And then the way he finished, down the stretch, into the third quarter, that shot was huge. He had some big ones in the fourth. So it all is connected. How he started carried throughout the game because he got his confidence going, and the ball was moving all over the court, finding the right guy.
He always talks about how he uses the work that he did with you as a rookie as kind of a blueprint to help Jalen and Jabari Smith and some of the guys that he works with now. Is there anything that you remember from that time that has kind of stuck with you throughout your career?
This is the attention to detail on, how your individual skill set is kind of catered to what the team is trying to do, and how you can build confidence through just seeing the floor. We spent a lot of time doing a lot of film study on, pick and roll, creating good shots, trying to, make the right decision defensively, trying to just be in the right spot, even though I feel bad for Coach Silas because he didn't have much to work with me on the defensive end back then. Come a long way, since then. But it's just a matter of, the care factor on holding yourself to a high standard on a daily basis and just trying to get better. And, he's been around a lot to see that. So we had some good days for sure.
If not the way that you all wanted to start your season about record-wise, what is it like having so many veterans in that locker room that you all can, pull yourselves together, even without having to have Coach Curry talk to you all? You all have been through this before, and to be able to just have that veteran-led team to get to where you all need to be.
It's just the earned confidence that we've developed over these years, and we know each other so well, so you can always fall back on the tendencies that have created success. And then the hard job and the most rewarding job is how do you pass that on to the new guys and the young guys to try to elevate their abilities to, impact winning, whatever that means. So we've been together a long time, and it shows itself in terms of, like you say, just the composure and confidence that we can have on a nightly basis.
Talk about how long you guys been together overall, but can you just go back to your rookie season and just, if you could have words of advice to give to this young Rocket team, what would you share with them in order for them to one day probably build something similar to what you guys have been able to do?
I think the biggest thing is understanding what the value of everybody brings to the table. And again, it has to impact winning. There's a sense of sacrifice that comes, throughout those early years of understanding what you can do on a nightly basis, whether it's defensive end, whether it's, being a hustle guy, being a playmaker to set up other guys for shots. Like, you find that nice balance where you know what everybody's bringing to the table. And then when that impacts winning, you get rewarded by that, not just, with wins, contracts, the ability to come back year after year and keep trying to elevate to a championship type of team. So it's a long journey. That's the biggest thing. It's a long journey, but you have to embrace, some of the hard lessons and the tough stretches you go through and not lose your confidence along the way.
And I grew up watching you. I used to watch you just a couple of years ago when I was in college or whatever the case may be, in the G League. You do great to hear them say that to you, knowing that you're still playing at such a high level yourself.
A little bit, but I used to do that to guys that I watched play against. Like, I did that to Vince Carter. He played with my dad, and I got to play against him. So there's, from my standpoint, I used to be that kid doing the same thing. So it is kind of cool to be on the other side of it and still, you're trying to be playing at a high level. Embracing both the fact that I have hopefully a lot left in the tank, and there's guys that have been watching me for a long time.
TJ,